starting tonight for Chelsea with their preseason seed, number 5, senior Sydney Allen. Number 21, senior Fiona Melchman. Number 23, junior Grace Kay. Number 24, senior Taylor Chapin. And number 33, freshman Kiana Johnson. Chelsea is coached by Gordon Barnaby and assisted by Melissa Lamson. And now for your West Rutland Golden Horde preseason seed, number 3, number 21, junior Kayla Coombs. Number 3, junior Kelsey Whedon. Number 13, junior Lauren Harvey. Number 11, junior Katie Callahan. And number 10, junior Brooke Raish. West Rutland is coached by Carl Serrani, assisted by Jessica Thurston, and West Rutland trainer is Cody Parker. Please stand for the national anthem, performed by West Rutland student Zach Trepanier.
Okay, welcome to open night here at Hinchy Gymnasium. We got the Chelsea Red Devils in town to play the West Rutland Golden Horde. I know you heard the announcements, but quickly go through the starting lineup again. For the Chelsea Red Devils, Sydney Allen, a senior, Fiona Mitchellman, senior, Grace Kay, junior, Taylor Chapin, senior, and newcomer Kiana Johnson, freshman. And then on the West Rutland side, pretty common starting lineup was similar to this last year, barring one injury coming into the season. We have Brooke Raish, Katie Callahan, Lauren Harvey, Kelsey Whedon, and Kayla Coombs, all juniors. Both of these teams have high aspirations of making it to the Barry Auditorium this year. I think both sides will be disappointed if that's not the end result of this season. This was a quarterfinal matchup here in West Rutland last year. Fairly close game for the Horde, but they came out on top and were able to advance up to the semis. So we got Sydney Allen jumping against Kayla Coombs. Kayla comes up with it, taps it to Brooke Raish, in for early layup attempt, rolls off the front of the rim. Looks like West Rutland's looking to put high pressure on early in this game, and the high pressure caught Chelsea off guard, and we have our first turnover of the game on a travel. Brooke Raish inbounding the ball, gets it to Lauren Harvey in the corner, throws it up top. A little sloppy of a pass there. Nice step through by Taylor Chapin to knock that ball away. Lauren Harvey looks like she's going to be the main ball handler in this pretty heavy guard system. Kelsey Whedon from the wing, off the front of the rim, comes right out to Lauren Harvey. Couple dribbles back to Whedon. Puts it to Brooke Raish down in the post, dumps it off for Kayla Coombs, kicks it back out. Great ball movement. Katie Callahan in the corner for a three. Out. Brooke Raish on the backside rebound. drops in the bucket for 2. West Rutland up 2-0. Staying with the high pressure. Looks like man-to-man, full court. Ball gets stolen. Kelsey Whedon up to Brooke Race. Cross court to Katie Callahan, up for 2 and good. The Golden Horde look like they want to run, and they want to run fast. And we have an early 30 for Chelsea. Coach doesn't seem very pleased. You stay?
It's up to you.
Well, we're going to stay with the timeout because it's 30-second. The high pressure is really getting to the Red Devils. They've had no attempts on their offensive end. Turned the ball over now 3 times in their 3 possessions. We got an inbound coming from the baseline. So Chelsea's going to inbound on their baseline. And West Rutland staying with the full court man press. Get the ball in, number 33. Kiana Johnson, the freshman, goes end to end. Nice dish off to the side. Up and good for Sydney Allen. And Chelsea's deploying some of their own pressure. Callahan picks up the ball, throws over the top. Got a nice dish, get it into Kayla Coombs. Kayla Coombs gets stuffed down underneath by Grace Kay. But the ball comes back. Brooke Race down on the post for 2. 6-2 lead for West Rutland. Pretty impressive crowd for early in the season. Chelsea looks like they've traveled pretty well. They get the ball in. Taylor Chapin gets across the timeline. Looks like she's trying to settle the group down. West Rutland, looks like West Rutland's in a zone. But high pressure in the zone up on the shooters. West Rutland forces another turnover. If I have the count right, I think that's 4. Chelsea's gonna, looks like they're doing maybe a 1-3-1 trapping press that they break easily. Dump down to Kayla Coombs, up, and she's fouled on the attempt. Kayla's gonna go to the line to shoot 2. So, not even 2 minutes old. Both these teams are pushing it. We'll see how deep they are because the tempo they're going, it's going to be kind of hard to hang on to that. So Kayla Coombs at the line for her first foul shot of the night for either team. It's up and good. 7-2 West Rutland. Kayla for her second. It's up and good. Looks like Kayla's been working on that stroke in the offseason. Both of those looked really good. Get the ball into the corner to the freshman, Kiana Johnson. Johnson comes across the timeline, dishes it to the corner to Chapin. Chapin drives the baseline, dumps it across the back post, gets it back up top, and they settle it down. Nice back cut, well positioned by Brooke Race. Up for the shot. Nice box out by Kayla Coombs. Oh, unlucky. Kayla had a great box out, and the girl snuck in from the underside. Mitchman picks up the bucket, makes it 8-4. Kelsey Whedon up top with the ball. Looks like she's directing the point now. West Rutland's setting up their offense. Gets to the Callahan on the wing, over to Whedon. Kicks it to Harvey on the far side. Down to Whedon in the corner. Short corner. Oh, nice block. West Rutland's dropping back into the D. Looks like on a make that they're looking to do a 5, a full court man. On a miss, they're just dropping back into a zone, high pressure zone. Oh, it looks like it's man, but with help defense on the backside.
That's it.
Moving the ball. Get it in the Chapin. Chapin dumps it down in the post to freshman Johnson. Johnson with a bounce pass into the post. Up. Shots off the rim. Nice rebound. Nice block by Kayla Coombs. Brooke Race gets the ball. She takes it down. She's pushing it up the middle of the floor. Stops and pops from 3. Comes up short, but chases her own rebound. Nice follow by Brooke Race. Gets it to the side. Lauren Harvey for 3. it looks like on that rebound attempt, they're going to get Kayla Coombs with a foul. So, yep, Kayla Coombs picks up the foul on a great hustle play. I like seeing that as a coach. She was getting after the rebound, and she got called for the push. Unlucky there, but good hustle. West Rutland's pressure is causing a lot of problems. I think they're going to get a 5-second count one of these trips. The Johnson girl, freshman, doing a really nice job with the ball. Good ball handling skills. They like to work the post. They're moving the ball down to the low post, trying to get attempts out of there. Ball's thrown over the top, gets to Callahan. Callahan tries going back to Raish, gets it back to her. Raish up and good with the left hand.
Get up.
Lauren, the pressure forces a turnover. Nope, doesn't force a turnover. It's on the floor. Bodies everywhere on the floor for both teams. Great hustle by both teams, but it looks like we got a foul on Chelsea on a push. And that foul is going to go on Johnson. And Chelsea's going to put in their first sub, number 11, who's also a senior. They got a bunch of seniors on this team. Kate Pierpoint will check into the game. Lauren Harvey back up at the top of the box with the ball, kicks it to Callahan. Callahan puts it up, and it's good from 3. It's the type of shot that they need out of Katie Callahan. Great shooter. Great shooter. They need her to hit that shot to open things up for everybody else. Feet get tangled, and it looks like the ball's just out of bounds to West Rutland there. So West Rutland, Chelsea's coming back with their press. Ball's thrown over the top to Katie Callahan, but a little bit too high. So we're 13-4, 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Ball comes in on the inbound. Shot goes up. Rebound down to Brooke Raish. Bounce pass forward to Callahan. Callahan picks it up, pops for 2. 2 buckets in a row for Katie Callahan. Last 5 points to her. 15-4. West Rutland's really working the guards pretty hard from Chelsea. Nice crossover. Dish down to the low post, but nice steal by Kelsey Whedon. Kelsey Whedon pushing it up. Throws it forward to Lauren Harvey. Lauren Harvey, great hustle play. Brooke Raish gets it, pops it up top to Kelsey Whedon. Off the back of the rim and out. Kayla Coombs with a great rebound. 3-point shot, Lauren Harvey short, off the rim. Brooke Raish with the rebound. Kelsey Whedon throws it across to Kayla Coombs down in the post. And we have a push on number 11 down underneath, Kate Pierpoint. Pierpont. 15-4, 2:14 to go in the first quarter. West Rutland is dominating the offensive glass. West Rutland comes in with 2 subs to spell a couple of their guards. Savannah Petty, senior, and Shelby Grabowski, sophomore, is in. And Chelsea just came in with a new player. Oh, they're back to their starting lineup, it looks like. Brooke Raish looks to shoot, pulls it back down. Low high pass. Good skip passes going across. Brooke Raish with the up fake, left-handed runner, no good. Pulled down by 21 of Chelsea, Mitch Mann. And Chelsea seems to want to try to run, and it's creating a lot of turnovers for them. So it looks like a 1-2-1 trap. Looks like they're trying to diamond trap, and they break it easily. Gets to Savannah Petty. Savannah Petty drives, end line, circles underneath, throws it up, and just grazes the rim. Little freshman Johnson is doing a really nice job handling the ball for this Chelsea team. Tough job for a freshman, especially against a junior-laden team with a lot of experience. Nice drive by 5, and we're going to get a pushing foul. And that one's on Kayla Coombs. West Rutland only has 2 team fouls, but they both go to Coombs down in the post. So West Rutland's now in their 3rd player off the bench. Lydia May, another senior on this squad. Ball skipped up top. Chelsea's moving the ball really well from the outside, around the outside. They're not looking to shoot from out there. They're looking to try to get stuff in by the post. Nice skip pass across. Get it back up top to Allen, who's a new player, a new sub, just came in. Looks like they're running 5 out. Good ball movement. Ball, toe on the line, that's a 2, no good. Shot's long, but taken down by Chelsea. 3-pointer, off the rim, no good. Brooke Race pulls it down, brings the ball up the court, then with her head up. Drives down the center of the lane. Nobody stopped the ball for Chelsea, and she drove down the lane, score the bucket, and she'll go to the line for 1. What a great explosion of speed there. And I think as she was doing that, the Chelsea coach turned to his players and said, somebody needs to stop ball. Doesn't happen very often. I've seen a couple girls get in front of her. It's not a good result for them when she gets her head down and gets going like that. So 17-4. I don't have an official book in front of me, but I think Brooke Race has 8. Make that 9. The pressure's still on. Even with the subs and the pressure's still on. They got them trapped in the backcourt. Might get a 10 here. They get it across. So the last 20 seconds of the quarter. Looks like Chelsea's gonna just try to settle in and try to get a good shot here to close it out. Savannah Petty playing some good D up top. Number 2, Allen picks up her dribble. And Allen was pivoting up top, pivoted into Petty, and Petty got called for the push. So 7.1 seconds, ball comes in, Allen bobbles it, kicks it across the far side lane, shot up, Brooke Race with the block. And that's how the quarter's gonna end. 18-4 West Rutland as we go to the end of the first quarter. Very good quarter for West Rutland. Chelsea's got some settling down to do. So we're back at Hinchy Gymnasium, start of the second quarter, 18-4, West Rutland's in the lead. It's Chelsea's ball to start on the alternating possession. Chelsea had a couple subs come in. Number 14, Mattoon, is now in for them. I'll reset as soon as we get a stoppage here. West Rutland's got the same 5 on the court that they finished the last quarter with. Big story for West Rutland's their big player Coombs down on the inside, picked up her second foul late in that quarter. 3-pointers off the rim and no good. Rebound to the corner to Chelsea. Some good hustle to put it down into the post. Working against Brooke Race, that's a tough matchup for her. Number 5, the Allen girl, taking it at Brooke, but she's really long, defends really well. Shelby Grabowski on a great find by Brooke Race, off the backboard and no good. Chelsea brings it into the front court to reset for them. They have the Johnson girl, freshman, who's been running the point most of the night. Chapin still on the floor, senior. Number 5, Allen. Number 14, Mattoon, and number 23, the K girl. Shots off the front of the rim. Brooke Race down with another rebound, gets it forward to Lauren Harvey. Nice spin move, up and in with the right hand. West Rutland's dropping all the way back, relieving the pressure a little bit. 20-4, you know, trying to probably conserve the legs a little bit. Also dropping back into a zone. I think they're challenging Chelsea to hit some shots from the outside, which hasn't happened. That one's up by Johnson, no good on the backside, and that's Shelby Grabowski picks up the rebound on the backside. Brooke Race handling the ball at the point, gets it back to Harvey. West Rutland's going to set up their offense, get it to Lydia May. Lydia May to Harvey in the corner. Screen, Lydia May cutting through. Shelby Grabowski for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good, but long rebound out to Grabowski. Nice hustle. Brooke Race with the up fake. Nice dish to the backside. Lydia May for 2. I think there's a lot of concern with Race scoring that bucket, and there's a lot of help defense coming. A lot of help defense coming for for them, and she's finding people. Nice way to run the floor. Not sure if the Chelsea player got a block on that, but great hustle after that miss by West Rutland. They had their active hands and got in on that and forced the jump ball. I think that was Shelby Grabowski and Lydia were both in the area, and they're coming out now.
Hey, one fist.
You got Callahan, Whedon back in. Ball coming through to the corner. Three-pointer, off the rim, no good. Nice box out by Mitchland. They get the ball over the timeline, they're setting it up. West Rutland's challenging them. They're dropping it back into a zone. Senior's gonna put it up, off the back rim, no good. Raish with another rebound. They don't have an answer for Brooke Raish on either end of the floor for the boards right now. Foul is issued to number 33, Johnson, the freshman. That's her third foul. That's gonna be tough for the Chelsea squad. She's been their primary ball handler, breaking the press. So, reset. Number 3 came in, Blodgett is in for Johnson, who's hampered with 3 fouls now. Nice cut by Lauren Harvey, nice feed. Bobbles the ball, gets back to Callahan. Callahan to Whedon in the post, up with the left and good. That's 3 straight layups for the Golden Horde on the backside. Great movement, great vision. Fell asleep in the zone a little bit there. That's a nice find by Chelsea down in the short corner. And that was Kay with the bucket. Pass goes in. And we have a turnover for West Rutland. Get it to the short corner again. It's a quick release. Quick release. Savannah Petty coming out of the game. Shelby Grabowski's checking in. So both teams are laying off the pressure right now. I think they're trying to conserve legs so we can have somewhat of a game in the second half. If they were kept up that pace, they'd probably been walking. Lauren Harvey comes up the court. Nobody steps out on her, and she drains a 3. Chelsea moving the ball around the outside. West Rutland still working that zone. Still working that zone hard. They're trying to find the soft spots in the zone. Chelsea's done a nice job. They found a couple soft spots. They've got a couple good looks. 3-pointer off the back of the rim. I think Chelsea's still trying to get used to the Hinchy Gym rims right now, because all their buckets have come within 10 feet of the rim right now. The outside shot's just not falling for them. Brooke Raish tries going for the steal. Moves the zone around. Missed by Chelsea from the short corner. Gets it forward. Brooke Raish going to drive the whole length of the court, throw it up and in. Ball on the deck. Up and good. Allen with the bucket for Chelsea. 29-8, 3 minutes ago in the first half. Lauren Harvey up top, calling out a play, gets it to Callahan on the wing. Callahan takes a couple dribbles, gets it to Grabowski at the top of the key. Dribbling, works off the screen, gets to the rim. Oh, and the rim's out, unlucky. Nice play, nice screen by Brooke Raish. Shelby Grabowski all the way to the rim, and it rimmed out. Chelsea moving the ball around, trying to find the spots in this zone that might be areas that they can attack. They're really covering the Allen girl. I don't know if she was a big scorer for them last year when they played, but they're making sure that she's got 2 people around her every single time.
Red ball, red ball.
And we got a held ball. So jump ball and alternating possessions goes to Chelsea. Brooke Raish comes out for a blow. Savannah Petty's back in. So West Rutland is really small at this point right now. We'll see if Chelsea tries working it in. to the inside with the smaller West Rutland team on the floor. Up off the backboard, no good. Shelby Grabowski grabbing the rebound, looking up, hits Callahan. Callahan, oh, looks like she wanted to throw that ball over to Lauren Harvey and tried throwing it before she caught it. Great court vision. Just her hands didn't match what her mind wanted to do on that one. They have an injury for Chelsea. It just came out. They just have a sub in 21. Mitchman is in. Ball's thrown down into the corner. Nice steal by Kelsey Whedon. Kelsey Whedon gets it to Harvey. Harvey gets it forward to Callahan. Callahan back to Whedon. And we're setting it up. Coach Serrani yelling out of play. Not a lot of people moving. Oh, got one moving on this play. Drives into the middle of the paint. Lauren Harvey drove into all of the players. She was in the center of all five. Got the shot up, but was fouled in the action. But, thank you. So Lauren Harvey going to the line to shoot 2. First one's up, off the rim and out. So, getting some advice in the middle while she's dribbling her ball. She's up. Second one's off the back of the rim, battled for. Kelsey Whedon comes down, out to Savannah Petty. Off the rim, off the top of the backboard. So 1:18 to go in the quarter, 29-8, 21-point lead for the Golden Horde. Creeping up on the last minute of play in the first quarter. Chelsea drives into the zone, and we have a pushing foul. 14 white, that's Savannah Petty. So the Golden Horde have only picked up 4 fouls in this half, but 2 on 2 different players now. Savannah Petty with 2, Kayla Coombs on the bench with 2. Going to line to shoot the first foul shots of the night for Chelsea is Chapin. First one's up, rolls around the rim, and falls off the backside.
Oh, you look tougher now.
Second one for Chapin. I think she felt she was robbed on that one. We'll see what happens with this one. It's up, off the front of the rim. That one fell through for her. So that made bucket, a 20-point lead for the Golden Horde. Minute 6, Lydia Mays coming in for Kelsey Whedon. Lauren Harvey's gonna bring the ball up. See what West Rutland does. See if they just keep pushing. They're gonna settle down their offense and work it around against this zone defense. Shot goes up. Savannah Petty with a long 3. Shelby Grabowski goes up. Could hear the slap way up here. Doesn't get it to fall. She's gonna shoot 2. That's a 7th-team foul on Chelsea, so West Rutland's in the bonus. They're gonna shoot regardless from here on out. Shelby Grabowski going to the line. First one's up and rims out. 1 more to go for Shelby Grabowski from the line. Ball's up, bounces off the back of the rim, hits the front of the rim and falls through for Grabowski. 50 seconds to go here. Chelsea's still looking for their first outside bucket of the night. Dribbling in, a lot of hands around her. Dribbling, gets it knocked. And after talking it over, they called it out of bounds off Chelsea's knee. 36 seconds to go. Grabowski's now going to handle the ball at the top. Gets it to May. May throws the ball into Savannah Petty, fellow senior. Throws it a little bit too high, but it goes off Chelsea and out of bounds. Going to inbound. We're going to inbound the ball from the baseline. Carl Serrani calls out the play. He's calling for 1. And I'm not sure if that was the 1 play, but I don't think it's going to make him happy. Lauren Harvey, great hustle back on defense. What looked like was a sure layup for Chelsea turned into a rebound for Lauren Harvey. Way to not give up on the play. Last 5 seconds of the half. Ball to the corner. Grabowski will put it up, and it's long, and that's how the quarter ends. So end of the first half, West Rutland 30, Chelsea 9. Not what Chelsea was expecting, but I'm sure this is what Coach Carl Serrani was expecting out of his girls. We'll see you for the second half. Okay, we're back for action. Had an off-camera interview with the coach at halftime, talking about the frantic pace, and asked him if he's going to drop back into the zone to see if Chelsea could hit it. I think we are going to see the full court 5 or man-to-man defense when Chelsea gets the ball. So we'll see what he comes out in. West Rutland is back with their starters. Kayla Coombs, who was hampered with the 2 fouls early, is back in. Nice step around. Yep, and here's the full court press, man-to-man, and Chelsea breaks it fairly easy with the Chapin. That first bucket was by Lauren Harvey. Shot from the foul line, no good. Brooke Race picks up the ball, going end-to-end. Finds Callahan in the corner, sets her feet for 3, a little bit long. Lauren Harvey comes down, strips the ball from the backside, gets a steal. 4 straight points for the Harvey girl coming out of halftime. Like to see the good balanced scoring. Johnson tries to feed the ball around to the post and throws it off. Callahan out of bounds. End line gets it Johnson in the corner. Johnson deep on the 3. Brooke Race picks it up, speeding up the court, pushes it up. They slowed it down. Whedon up top of the ball. Whedon with the dribble, finds Harvey on the wing, cuts through. Harvey gets it back to Whedon in the corner. Ball goes through, and to Harvey. I recognize that play. Coach Carl Serrani was showing me a coaching video the other day. I think that's called Gino 3. Callahan gets called for a hand check. Callahan gets called for a hand check, so the ball will be inbounded down on the baseline. I think the crowd was looking for the travel there. Really high dribble, but the official had a foul prior to that. And it looks like we got some water on the court right now, so that's what the delay is right now as they're cleaning up the water from end of the halftime to make sure nobody slips. So Chelsea will be inbounding the ball, 36-9. West Rutland has come out and scored the first 6 points of the half. Chelsea gets the ball in, Chapin in the corner. Chapin takes 1 dribble, gets it down in the corner to Johnson. Johnson looks at a 3, passes it up, swings it across. Chapin with the 3. Nice rebound by number 5, Sydney Allen. And we got a foul on the arm. So 13, that's Lauren Harvey with the foul. So a little sloppiness out of West Rutland here, not getting their box outs and reaching in after these rebounds are coming down. So it's only a second team foul. They get the ball in the corner, Chapin. Chapin takes a dribble, steps through, fires it down. Kelsey Whedon blocks the pass that's coming across. Brooke Race pushing it up the court. West Rutland's tough to defend because every one of their players can play that guard position. Kicks the ball out. Harvey steps through. Nice stutter step. Finds Whedon in the corner at the short corner for the nice left-handed layup. And here comes the 5, the full court press. Dishes off Callahan. Callahan up short. Rebound down to number 5, Allen. Allen takes a couple dribbles, gets it back to Chapin in the middle. Chapin dribbles across the timeline. Harvey's working Chapin. Johnson down into the post, going up against Brooke Race. Looks like there might have got a piece of that, might have got a block. Gets it up over the corner. Katie Callahan off on the layup, up and good. .10 spurt for West Rutland to lead into this quarter. 3 minutes in. Got him trapped in the corner. Kayla Coombs doing a very nice job with 2 fouls. Lauren Harvey working Chapin from the behind. Chapin forces a pass to the corner and get a turnover. And then ask coach for a sub. 40-9. West Rutland walks the ball up across the timeline. Chelsea in a man-to-man right now. Working the ball really well. A bunch of screens. That man-to-man, they're just getting run-off screens left and right. This is a layup festival for West Rutland. I think that's 5 made layups in the second half. Might even be 6 off from really nice plays, really nice ball movement. Johnson turns the corner, gets her feet caught up, and gets called for the travel. Wasn't very pleased with that call. Mattoon comes in. She's replacing Mitchman. But Grace puts the ball in as Lauren Harvey brings it up across the timeline. See what West Rutland decides to do here. They're making a living off from these screens down in the post and getting in very good position to make the backdoor layup. Brooke Raish picks up the ball, works off a screen from Lauren Harvey, and makes the left-handed layup. A little frustration coming from the Chelsea coach right now. Johnson dribbles, nice dribble penetration, finds Allen in the short corner for a made basket. That's the first bucket for the second half for Chelsea. Coach is working the officials. Talking about 3-second in the lane. High pass from Brooke Raish down to Kayla Coombs. Kayla's a pretty tall girl, so that was a pretty high pass. Johnson bringing the ball up across the timeline. West Rutland's in a man, but they're picking up in the backcourt now. Johnson dribbling, pulls it back out. Not a lot of movement from Chelsea right now, just a lot of dribbling. Callahan picks up the ball off the turnover, gets it to Whedon across the timeline. Whedon's going to set it up top now. This has been working all day long. Working around. Brooke Raish finds Whedon, who finds Coombs. Coombs misses. Brooke Raish up with the left hand and misses. I think some fatigued legs are coming into play right now for West Rutland late in the third quarter. 44-11. Starters are still on for West Rutland. Johnson drives, pulls it back out. Callahan's got good work on Johnson. Johnson cannot get by. She cannot turn the corner. Ball's up top. Allen. Sloppy bounce pass. Find the other Allen. Looked like she shuffled her feet, but she's able to go up and in for 2 more. 44-13. Lauren Harvey brings the ball up across the timeline. Coach Carl Serrani's asking for run the play all the way through. Whedon gets it to Raish. Raish toe on the line. And gets fouled on the box out. So the basket's no good, but they got the foul on the box out. Brooke Raish is going to shoot 2 coming out of the timeout. We're going to stay here because it's a 30. West Rutland 44-13, sharing the ball really well. Don't have the stats in front of me, but Brooke Raish, I believe, is leading the team in points, but they're bunched together. Lauren Harvey's got to have 6 to 8. Katie Callahan is probably between 5 and 7. Brooke is probably in the teens, 15, 16. Kayla Coombs has got a couple buckets. Kelsey Whedon's got a couple buckets. and I think their bench has contributed for 2 of the 40. So the starters have 42 of the points so far, West Rutland. Chelsea's getting some good looks down around the basket. They're finally getting a couple of those to drop, but they need to start hitting that outside shot, I think, to get back into this contest. Got 1:50 to go. Brook Race at the line to shoot 2. West Rutland's going to have their first sub of the third quarter coming in. Lydia May will come in after this first foul shot. First one's up and good. And Kayla Coombs is going to come out for a breather. Brook Race is going to shoot her second. Race is up, and that one's off long, but she gets her own rebound. Nobody boxed out the shooter on that. Lydia May off the backboard. Brook Race with the rebound and up and good. Brook Race will find that ball if they don't get a body on her. She's got to probably have as many rebounds as she has points tonight. Chelsea's moving the ball around the outside. Not a lot of movement off the ball though right now. They're passing. 3-pointers up and off the rim, no good. Savannah Petty picks up the rebound. Gets caught in the corner. Gets caught in the corner, but makes a smart play and plays it off the Chelsea player. So reset for West Rutland. We have Brook Race, Kelsey Whedon, Savannah Petty, Lydia May, and Shelby Grabowski now on. So 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore for West Rutland. For Chelsea, we have Allen. We have Sydney Allen and Alexis Allen both on the floor. Blodgett, Erica Blodgett. And we got a foul going on West Rutland. Savannah Petty just picked up her 3rd foul of the night. Coming in for Chelsea, Pierpont, number 11, and Mitchman will round out the Chelsea. Mitchman will put it in from the baseline, throws it underneath, shots up, and 2 West Rutland Golden Hordes block that shot. Not sure who you were going to give it to. Shelby Grabowski out on the break. Nice catch on the run on a pass from Brook Race. Up and good. Another layup for West Rutland. In the final 30 seconds of this third quarter, Chelsea's just content with, it looks like holding for the last shot. Not a lot of movement. Forced the pass into the inside. Throws up over top to Brook Race. Brook Race up with the right hand. Misses. Nice fall by Savannah Petty to get her first 2 of the night. And that makes it 51-13 at the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a short break and we'll be back for the 4th quarter in a minute. So we're back at the start of the 4th quarter. Chelsea's ball to start. Johnson girl running the point. And Chapin's back in after a short rest. Remember her from the playoff game last year. She was one of their leading scorers. She just hasn't been able to get it going tonight. Seems a little frustrating. Vanessa Fales has made her first appearance in the game. Junior. This is her first varsity minutes of her career. Started basketball really late, and she got in. Brook Race with the block from the backside, coming in on the right-handed layup, up and off the glass, and misses. Rebound to Grabowski. Chelsea's out on the break. Brook Race running. Nice left-handed layup by Grace Kay. Brook Race. Yeah, Brook Race must have caught a piece of her on the way by. Picks up the foul. No problems there though, it's only her first. We're in the 4th. And the foul shot is no good. Rebound down for Brook Race. Brook Race throws it over the top to Katie Callahan. Katie Callahan chasing it down the corner. Gets it back up top to Brook Race. Brook Race throws it over the top. As Grabowski shot from the corner is no good. Last touch by Chelsea. Ball's in the corner, or on the baseline for Brooke Race, trying to get it in. Throws it over, top. Throws it back to the corner. Brooke Race for 3, and it's good in the corner. 54-15, 6:42 to go. Chelsea working the ball around the outside. I would say probably majority of their buckets have come from that short corner where they've worked the ball. Vanessa Fails up and off the back of the rim. Lydia May up with the left hand and good. Nice rebound by Lydia May. Takes the contact and puts it in. Brooke Race is coming out of the game. Lauren Harvey's going in. Kayla Coombs is going in. Katie Callahan's coming out of the game. So 56-15. West Rutland on top right now. Lydia May at the line for her first bucket, her first foul shot, and it's off. Chelsea rips down the rebound, pushing up to the court, Chapin with the ball. Chelsea's been working the ball around the outside, looking to get the ball into the short corner to their post players where they've had a lot of success. And there's the first outside bucket of the night for Chelsea. Comes with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 3-pointer from Johnson. Looked like a really nice stroke. I think a little bit too late. Johnson comes through, makes a nice play on defense. Looks like she might have jammed a finger, but good defense to stop that pass from getting to Coombs down to the post. Grabowski puts the ball in play to May. May out to Harvey. Harvey gets stripped but gets it back. Finds Grabowski in the corner. 3-point attempt is no good. Vanessa Fails fighting for the ball, gets over to Lydia May. Lydia May gets blocked. Grabowski gets the ball and gets fouled going up. Grabowski will go to the line to shoot 2.
You can't take it home with you, Grace.
It's number 23. Grace Kay picks up her 4th. Well, if there's one area that West Rutland might not be happy tonight is their foul shooting. Their foul shooting, I think they have 4 makes out of their probably around 15 attempts tonight. But when you're leading 56-18, not as important as those tighter games, but being the first game of the year, sure they're going to clean it up. Long shot from the corner, goes back to Chelsea's hands. Chelsea's working the ball up top. Johnson, who just hit the 3 from out there, has the ball. They force it into the low post to the Allen girl. Last touch by Grabowski, coming in from the baseline. Gets into Allen in the post. And number 21 goes up, Nutchman, and she gets fouled by Kayla Coombs on the shot, so she's going to go to the line and shoot 2. That's Kayla's 3rd, but with only 5 minutes to go, not a real concern at this point. She picked up 2 in the first quarter and has played that long without picking up her 3rd. So that shot is up and no good. One more shot for Chelsea. 56-18, 5:08 to go here at West Side. Off the rim, Vanessa Fails, picks up the rebound, gets it to Grabowski. Grabowski dribbles across the timeline, goes to crossover, kicks the ball over, working on her soccer skills, kicks it over to her teammate Lauren Harvey. Picked up by Chelsea. Chelsea's looking to push, slows it back down because West Rutland did a great job getting back on defense. Johnson's got the ball up top. She's going to fire another 3. That one front rims, great box out. Gets it forward to Harvey. Harvey comes across the lane. Underhand scoop with the right hand, up and in. Stretches it out to a 40-point lead for Westside. 4:24 to go. Ball's fired in. Allen picks it up in the post. Rebound comes down to Harvey. Harvey being chased from behind. but able to get across the timeline, fires a pass. Lydia May deflects it. Ball's down into the post, ripped away by Johnson. And then turned back over. And the last player for West Rutland hadn't come into the game. Chelsea Keys, another senior, is in. So she gets her first touch, sets, fires a great pass across to Kayla Coombs. Kayla Coombs is fouled going up. Kayla Coombs, who started off the game at the line with 2 great foul shots. Looked like she'd been working on her stroke. First one's up. Short runs it. See that a lot late in games when legs start to tire out. Savannah Petty is back in. So the only starter remaining on the floor right now for West Rutland is Kayla Coombs. And I think the main reason that Kayla's in there is that she lost touches in that second quarter because of foul trouble. Coach Serrani's trying to give her some work. West Rutland looks like they're playing like a matchup zone man. Ball's down into the post. Kayla Coombs rips down the rebound, gets the ball to Savannah Petty. Petty comes up across the timeline, finds Chelsea Keys. Chelsea Keys fake shot. Grabowski in the corner. Grabowski finds Kayla Coombs in the post for another layup. There. West Rutland is shooting a really high percentage tonight, and it's pretty easy when you're creating layups off great passes. I'd like to see Coach Serrani's stats lines for this, because I would have to say that 80% of their buckets tonight have come off an assist from a teammate. It's great team basketball we're seeing out of the Golden Horde tonight. This early in the season, it's really, really got to make the coach happy. Ball back to the corner, that's very deep. Picked up on the post. Kayla Coombs with a nice block. And Chelsea Keys comes down with the rebound and stepped on the baseline, out of bounds. So 2:41 to go, 60-18. Chelsea to inbound the ball on their offensive end from the baseline. They've tried to get the ball right into the center of the paint every single time to Allen, and that pass has worked for them. And they got it there. Allen gets the ball down in the post, brings it down, and Savannah Petty ties it up. On the alternate possession, West Rutland picks it back up. Shelby Grabowski running the point now for West Rutland. Fires the pass. Way too high for Vanessa Fales over in the corner. So fatigue's starting to set in for both teams. Getting a little bit sloppy. West Rutland is still moving the ball really well, and they're playing really, really good defense. Kayla Coombs slides out in the corner. Savannah Petty strips the ball from the side. Savannah Petty was on the ground, and it looks like they called her for a travel because she rolled while she was on the ground. Crowd's not appreciating it. They got it into Allen again on that inbound play. Savannah Petty driving the lane. Good smart play, pulls it back, gets a Grabowski in the corner. Nice skip pass to Vanessa Fales. Vanessa Fales up and good for 2. Looking at the book, I think that leaves Chelsea Keys with the only one without a made basket tonight. We'll see if West Rutland realizes that and they try to get her in the book as well. Ball's being moved around by Chelsea. They've been really patient, and we got a kick ball by Grabowski. Chelsea's coming in. Yep, Chelsea's got 2 subs coming in. Number 25, Stenson, which I think's her first time on the floor this evening. Minute 35 to go. All that's left to decide is what the final score is going to be. West Rutland's clearly got this one in hand. And and the newcomer, the pass is just a little bit too hard for her, slides out. Coming into tonight's game, West Rutland Golden Horde preseason voted by the coaches was number 3. The Chelsea team was number 5. According to Coach Carl Serrani, one of Chelsea's leading scorers from last year, has a broken foot and is going to be out for a little while. Don't know, kind of a difference she would have made tonight, but another outside shot falls. Grace Kay hits it from the outside. A minute to go here in West Rutland. 62-20. West Rutland slips it across to Grabowski. Grabowski down in the post to Coombs. Coombs up, no good. Rebound comes down to Chelsea. Chelsea's pushing the ball forward. Last minute to play. Chelsea working the ball around. Number 25 is a junior. She looks a little scared out there. Missed dribble by Savannah Petty. And now Kayla Coombs comes out to a nice hand. So now we have all 5 of the, Coach Carl Serrani carries 10, all 5 of his non-starters, but players that play a lot are all on the court to finish this one out for West Rutland. Chelsea's moving the ball around, working on some things, and the ball goes out of bounds. So 15.4 seconds. Probably a hold for nothing. Just get it across the timeline, hold the ball. Chelsea Keys from way deep to Savannah Petty, up for the rebound. And now it's a final here at West Rutland. West Rutland wins their home opener 62-20. What a great team performance by the West Rutland Golden Horde. And we'll sign off for tonight. We'll see you next time here at the Hinchy Gymnasium.